Hello everybody, it's Lisa and welcome to my craft room. I'm here very quickly to show you a couple of projects that I've been working on. This is the most special one, which I was asked to make for a colleague for her sister for her birthday, and her birthday is round about Valentine's Day. So we've gone for a love theme, and I've got a picture of the lady's wedding and just added in some special touches for it. So I'm going to do this really quickly because the video quality is not the best and the lighting isn't the best tonight. We're in the middle of a big storm here in Scotland, but to be honest, it's been reported all over the media, but that's only because it's hitting our friends down in England. It seems to be hitting them quite hard, whereas here in Scotland, living on the west coast, it's kind of just like a windy February for us because we get so much wind and so much rain. Anyway, this is a 12 by 12 layout and it is going to be put inside a 12 by 12 box frame. I tried to do it in a smaller frame, but I just couldn't get it quite right. Couldn't see the picture well enough and everything was just very squished. So what I've done is I've managed to find the bigger frame and it will be mounted in there. And what we've got here is the wedding picture, which I've covered up because you shouldn't be putting pictures on the internet without getting permission. So I've covered up the faces. And what I've done here is just kind of multi-layered it onto mats and use like a Stampin' Up die, edge die down the side here, put in some petals and made some of these lovely rosettes using a Sizzix die, which I've had for ages and this is the first time I've used it. So coordinating rosettes in all different papers and some burlap or canvas as we would call it here in Scotland, some torn up paper from the collection, some little rosebuds to represent the wedding flowers. And what else? Some little banners up the top here, a little envelope, and inside I have some flowers from the wedding, but they were so delicate that they were just falling apart. So the only way I could incorporate them was by putting them onto some card and running it through the laminator, so that I've actually got a little section of flowers here, which I'm not going to pull out because I don't want to damage anything. So that was something from the wedding. Some little pearls, plain and pearl. I thought I was knitting there. And these are actually pretty challenging to get stuck onto paper without making a mess, of course. But the most special bit is at the wedding, a passage from the Captain Corelli's Mandolin book was read, and you're not going to be able to pick it up here, but it was very important to incorporate that into the layout. And what we've done is I was asked to kind of make it look like a book, so I've done multiple layers, and the bulk of the reading is on the top there. There was a little renegade line, the very first line, which says love is a temporary madness. It was on the left hand page, this was on the right hand page. So the only way to include that into the layout was just to rip it out and add it in another bit. So that's how I've incorporated that. There's, what else is in here? A doily. These are little Stampin' Up embellishments. I've only got a couple of them left. I've had them for quite a few years. And to make this sit up, I've just backed it with some card and stuck some Stampin' Up dimensionals in there to hold it up. And that's it. And the only crystals I had I felt matched really well were these ones. They do look really nice, but there ain't no way that's going to be enough to do a 12 by 12 box frame, so that's still a work in progress. So really pleased about this. I'm just going to move it to the side and show you the other projects I've been working on. And here we are, a little love heart wreath. So it's a little wicker one. It looks like this on the back. The love heart was plain. I bought it from a place called Dunelm that's nearby. £2, £2.50, very cheap. And this is a napkin decoupaged onto the heart, and hand-made, hand-stitched love hearts here, just a variety of different patterns, very delicately decorated here. And I've cut out some felt leaves from a couple of my Sizzix Big Z dies. So I'm really liking that one. And the second one is a little bit busier but more cute. More love hearts kind of squished in, some leftover pom-poms from the previous garlands that I've made, and some fabric strips from the rag garlands that I've made just in the top there. This is a little owl. It was a Sizzix die, and I've cut it out in felt and just hand stitched all the wee bits on. But what I am thinking is I shouldn't have put the big love heart in the centre. I don't like it. It doesn't match the theme, and I'm going to work out how I can actually get it out without completely destroying this bow, which took me ages to, you know, to get it looking neat, and the hanging bit there. So if I just cut it here, I'm liable to lose the bow. So anyway, I'll need to work that one out. So that's it. That's the latest projects I've been working on. Been really enjoying trying different things. I have had a lot, well, not a lot, but a few meetings where I travel to Edinburgh on the train. So it's quite a long journey for me, living on the west coast of Scotland and Edinburgh's on the east coast. So it's nice to take some projects on the train. So I've been making pom-poms and making the little love hearts on the train. So anyway, I shall go now and will not subject you any longer to this terrible lighting and poor quality video and my ramblings. So I hope it's not too long until I see you all again with another project, hopefully. Who knows what it's going to be next? So thanks a lot. Bye from a stormy Scotland.